What's up, guys? It's TRT77 here with my week 3 game of UPA Showdown Season 1. This week we take on GokeyGamer. He's a really talented content creator. His and the links to all the other content creators in UPA Showdown will be in description below. As you can take a look at the team on your screen right now, I don't particularly have a good matchup against him, in that there's several of his mons that are just really annoying for me. Now, looking at his team, Snorlax is just incredibly annoying for my team, as is Regieleki, because my team, honestly, Regieleki is a matchup fish, and I happen to be one of those matchup fishes, because I do have a bunch of mons, including Corv, Tapu Fini, and Aeromega that share that electric weakness, and so it just gets a little bit annoying. And the fact that he has double electric, including his other electric being able to kill Nidoqueen with a potential Blizzard if he lands it, is kind of annoying. The other mon that I'm not super fond of here is obviously Crobat, fast taunt mon, he's got nasty bat, he's got all the sets he can run. And the other mon I'm concerned about is Infernape, although, you know, Infernape's always a threat. I'm not super concerned about either Tangrowth or Gastrodon or Aggron. I feel like if they come, they only serve to give me more momentum considering the mons I have on my team. Now, looking at my team for this game, I have got a special Michael Victini coming in for this game with Blue Flare, Energy Ball, Psychic, and Dazzling Gleam. I will be careful to not Energy Ball the first time on Gastrodon because I don't want to take any damage, because I feel like he is 100% going to beat Indoberry if it comes. I really doubt he has the need for any other item. I don't know if he has the need for the mon, to be honest, in this matchup. But it does provide him a decent-ish check to arrow. It doesn't really take a hit at +1, I don't think, unless it's like fully Fizz Def. But either which way, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Blue Flare, 2-hit KOs Aggron. Psychic should just absolutely murk Infernape. Honestly, this Victini just runs through this team if he doesn't bring Snorlax. And that is something I'm fully okay with. Next up, we have Tapu Fini, Calm Mind, Training Kiss, Surf Taunt. Pretty simple set, doesn't get 2-shot or 3-shot by pretty much anything on this team, which is kind of hilarious overall. It doesn't really get 2-shot by, outside of Specs, Regieleki, nothing really one-shots me ever. So, or like Bandit Tangrowth could maybe one-shot me with Power Whip, but outside that, I'm not super concerned. We get one Calm Mind up. This set has the potential to win. Taunt is so that we don't have to play with Calm Mind games against Latias, even though we would win that. And that's what, in hindsight, maybe that's something I should have thought about this time around. But next up, we have Dusclops. Dusclops is fully specially defensive. It is my Regieleki buffer. It is just here for two reasons. One, if Latias reveals Thunderbolt, Dusclops exists to be a switch-in outside Fini. But if Latias reveals Thunderbolt, it's more than likely Choice Scarf Latias, which means Rotomo is also a switch-in. And the other thing it's here for is if Nidoqueen gets chipped, it's a secondary check to Regieleki. I like having insurance policies, and Dusclops is a very good insurance policy. In case, you know, I intend to use Rotomo very aggressively this game because I've got dual status on it. I want to para Lati if I get the chance, because I para Lati. If he brings Lati and I para it or Infernape, this game is over. Pretty much over at that point. And next up, we got Nidoqueen with Sub Punch. This is a very unique set. It will Oko Rotom Frost, not quite Oko Snorlax. It will kill Snorlax with a little bit of chip. So a Volt Switch into Focus Punch will kill Snorlax. That's what it's been EV'd to. Next up, we've got Aeromega with the Dragon Dance set. Aeromega, honestly, one Dragon Dance up and I run this team. That's like, honestly, like if he doesn't bring Aggron Mega, if I have enough chip on Aggron Mega and Weezing Galar, like, it shouldn't be a problem running this team with Aeromega. Next up, we have Tony Romow, our newest addition to the squad. If you haven't been paying attention, we did drop Kecleon and Raichu to pick up Tony Romow, Rotom. We got Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Thunder Wave, and Will-O-Wisp. We're rocking a max HP set this week with 8-speed EVs, just to creep min speed Rotom Frost if that's the case. So now we'll just jump right into the game, guys. Now jumping into the game, guys, as you can see, I am quite surprised and pleased to not see Latias. Even though I think we pretty much covered Latias could basically be set up for Tapu Fini. It's always just nice, like it's always nice not to see your opponent bring a Lati when they have it. He's brought Regieleki, which is concerning, and he's brought Rotom Frost, so he's definitely recognized the electric weakness in my team. Aggron and Gastrodon made the cut, which I'm quite surprised about. I guess it makes sense with Aggron. He needs something to directly check and counter Mega Arrow, but Gastrodon doesn't really make all too much sense to me. It is 100% Rindo. I'm gonna play it, even if it's not Rindo. He could be Life Orb for like I will play him as Rindo till proven otherwise. Ape is here, which is a huge threat, and he has Weezing Galar. So he's really brought a team that was meant to break Corviknight as well, as you can see. I'm pretty sure he's got a fire move and 2 electric moves. He's probably got like a fire move on Aggron or something on Aggron to cripple Corv. But here, I'm just going to go in with my lead. My lead's going to be Rotom here because the worst case of worst cases here is if he hits a Blizzard, we don't die to said Blizzard. We are max HP. And I'm just going to lead Rotom and he leads Rotom Frost. So now we will know. The reason I did this is mainly because worst case, he hits the Blizzard, cool. But like, Rotom is faster than 3 Mons that I'm going to switch it into anyway. Like, I'm not going to switch it into Infernape, I'm not going to switch it into Regieleki at this point. Because I feel like on its own, Regieleki, I still have 2 checks to it. So here, if he hits the Blizzard, he hits the Blizzard. I don't care. I'm volt switching out here to see if we're slower or faster. If we happen to be faster, I'm going to go straight into Dusclops. And he clicks and he misses the Blizzard. I'm really sorry for that. Although it is Blizzard, it is 70% accurate. We do get off the Volt Switch though, which reveals that he is max HP, so that would have never killed us. So he's probably max HP, max speed from that looks of it. But we go straight into Victini here. He goes into Gastrodon. I'm not risking it. I am clicking Blue Flare because I just don't want to risk the T-Wave or stuff like that. There's no point in predicting this early in the game. We've got a pretty favorable, like based on the 6s, based on the matchup initially, I didn't think we had this favorable matchup, but looking at the 6s, it kind of looks like it's more in our favor here. I'm going to go back into Rotom on Gastrodon, and he clicks Amnesia. Why am I the person that people think, hey, let's just bring setup Gastrodon on? If you don't remember, guys, Brownie brought Stockpile Gastrodon versus me in WPF, so this is fun. So I'm just going to click the Leaf Storm, and guess what? He is Rindo Berry, and we do 43. That's the least a Rotom has ever done to a Gastrodon ever. He clicks the Ice Beam, does 42. Not very big deal. Again, I'm just going to click, Will-O-Wisp here because I predicted him to want to preserve this, because he could still recover up on Dusclops if he wanted, but he chooses to stay in and click recover. So I'm not too concerned here. I am going to double into Dusclops here. Not too much of a big deal. Does like nothing with Ice Beam. He does switch out here into Weezing Galar as I make the predict to go into Tapu Fini, because I thought here, you know what, he's either going to show the Toxic for Dusclops or he's going to switch out, but I can set up on him with Tapu Fini, so I made the double into Tapu Fini here. Here, obviously, I'm going to scout first what he's got. I don't want to get Corrosive Gassed, and he defogs away the terrain. But here, I know, having used Weezing Galar considerably myself, there's nothing a Weezing Galar can actually do to annoy a Nidoking or Queen. So here, I get the freest sub of my life, and he goes into Rotom Frost. And we click the Focus Punch as he misses the Blizzard again. This time, I do apologize, because missing 2 Blizzards really sucks. I guess missing 1 is sort of hacks. I don't know, because like basically I don't trust Rotom Frost for the reason that I'd have to hit Blizzards. The same way I don't trust Mons that I have to hit Hurricane on. But we are going to click the Focus Punch and we are going to take out Rotom Frost here. And we're behind a sub, which is absolutely great for us, guys. Now I'm just going to click the Earth Power, lose nothing. He's a really specially defensive Gastrodon, but that burn's gonna do its thing. I have no reason to not go into Rotom here. He just crit me with the surf, doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna click the Leaf Storm here. No need for prediction again. The reason there's no need for prediction is worst case he goes Infernape, and I will let him knock us out at that point in a trade for Thunder Wave, because if he's going Infernape, I assume he wants to set up there. And if he needs to set up there, I don't care. I will click that Thunder Wave and I'll be fine. And so I just click the Leaf Storm here as we take out Gastrodon. So next up, guys, he goes into Aggron, and this is brilliant for me. I don't know why he did this, because I just get the Will-O-Wisp off, because he's already seen Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why he did that. And he predicts a switch or a misclick. I'm not exactly sure what that was, but that was just quite easy for me to just get the Will-O-Wisp. I got the freest Will-O-Wisp. Here I double into Victini. I don't know why I just didn't directly Volt Switch, because it's gonna make sense in a second. Because if I Volt Switched here, this Blue Flare killed, and either way this Earthquake does nothing to Victini, and Aggron goes down as Romow picks up another kill on Aggron via passive damage. He goes into Infernape here, and I'm going to switch out into Romow first to see if he's got the EQ. He clicks the U-turn, very good play on his part, goes straight into Regieleki. Here, I'm not going to really predict anything, as he clicks the Ancient Power, and he reveals that he's Life Orb Regieleki to take out Romow. Romow, on his debut this season, has more than done his job. Tony Romo can go to sleep proud. We're up 5-3. I go into Nidoqueen here, and he reveals the Body Slam as I just get off the sub. Body Slam, Life Orb does not break my sub, so we lose nothing here. He goes into Weezing Galar. I click the Earth Power. Unfortunately, we don't have Sludge Wave this week, because I don't know what was over me when I was building. I had Ice Beam instead of Sludge Wave because of my fixation with the Latias while building. But either way, we're just gonna click Ice Beam here. Weezing can't break my sub, as yeah, he's got the Flamethrower for Corviknight. We're just gonna get good chip off on Weezing here as he breaks up. Here I can just go hard into Victini, not really anything. We have boots, so we're not gonna take Rock's chip. And here I have the freest Psychic of my life, because and he does sack Weezing Galar here. So we're up 5-2. I'm in a pretty chill position here. He clicks EQ, but he doesn't realize we are very bulky Victini, and we live the EQ and we murk Infernape with the Psychic. So Victini picks up a second kill, and we're up 5-1. But here, obviously, I'm just gonna sack here, because again, I don't have any need not to. I kept holding my breath every time he clicked Ancient Power, especially after that Togekiss game in WPF. I was just like, oh my god, not again, please no. But here I'm not too worried. Here I already mentioned before the game, I have my max Spidef Dusclops as he clicks Ancient Power again for some reason. I just click Pain Spit because I assumed he was going to go for Thunderbolt. By the way, we live 2 Thunderbolts here. Yeah, as he goes for it, and we do get off the Seismic Toss. And he clicks Thunderbolt again, doesn't para, doesn't crit, and Dusclops is going to pick up its kill for the season. So we take the 4-0 victory over the Milwaukee Medichams and GokeyGamer. GG's to Gokey, such a nice dude. Y'all really should check out his content. I feel like based on the 6s we brought, I had a huge matchup edge, and like I underestimated how much he had very little for Victini. Like he really didn't have switch-ins to Victini. That's probably why he brought the Gastrodon with that particular set, was to probably be a draw set for Victini, which is actually quite smart on his end. But I would have expected Snorlax to make an appearance here, but I'm kind of glad it didn't, because at the end of the day, we take those. And honestly, we brought such an anti-Snorlax team with Tapu Fini and Dusclops, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But GG's to Gokey. Our next upload will be our TBA meme game for week 9 against Polo. It's a metronome game. It's just going to be hella fun, because it's just a recording of all of us going nuts on VC. And after that, I'm not sure when our uploads after that will be, because our UPA week 4 game has been delayed, and as will most likely be our WPF game, and our TBA playoff game should be done by the weekend, so it'll go up probably by next week. But I hope you all have a nice day, and this is TRT77, and this is me signing off.